Hi guys, happy Sunday evening. Hope you've had an awesome weekend. My husband has finally joined me in Club 40. It was his 40th birthday weekend. So we've had a weekend of festivities. We haven't had any cake yet. We're about to have the cake. They're just out in the garden doing some gardening bits, and then we're going to have some tea and cakes, 7:15, and then we're going to have some tea and cake. So, for those of you who don't know, we are a home educating family. We don't homeschool, we home educate. And so for those of you who did homeschooling during the pandemic, that is not the same. That is not the same. People often get that kind of confused. Home education is totally different. We say when, we say what, and it's a lot more freeing than following the national curriculum and having to do whatever. And with our home education, we're also child-led. And that means that I, as the parent, don't set anything that we're going to be learning about at all. It's entirely child-led. So that means we follow the passions and the interests of our daughters. Like what they are into, that is what we will learn about. So sometimes one of us might sort of like prompt something. So for example, like the Olympics, I sort of said to Spudsy, about the Olympic Games, and we had a conversation about the Olympic Games are really old and they're every 4 years and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, and they originated in ancient Greece. Would you like to learn about ancient Greece and the Olympics and all that kind of stuff? And she was like, yeah, that might sound fun. So that's how. So sometimes I can spark an idea like that, but usually it comes from. So yeah, that's kind of like a little bit of a background about home ed and our kind of style of home ed. Child-led, okay? Totally follow my daughter's interests. If she wants to learn about owls, we learn about owls. We also do some like core stuff like maths, and we read and stuff, but like things like English, that all just kind of like comes into whatever we're learning about at the time. Okay, so that's our background. So we're having a chat and stuff, and we watched Christmas Chronicles the other night again. We watched Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2 and The Polar Express a lot. So my daughter loves it, so we watch it a lot. And we were talking about Christmas Chronicles because she's getting older now, and she was like, could they portray him differently in Christmas Chronicles than they do in other movies? So that prompted a discussion about different countries and the way they celebrate Christmas in different countries, and how they call him, in our house we call him Father Christmas, we talk about like Santa, Père Noël, Kris Kringle, Saint Nicholas, all of those things that prompted like a really interesting discussion. Like we have a lot of interesting discussions in our house, and so my little heart was very warmed because she then said, "Mummy, I would like to learn more about Christmas. Can we do some Christmas learning?" It's like, yeah. And then on YouTube the other day, we found a video. I will link it at some point. I'll find the links. I'll get the links off of YouTube and I'll find it. There's a Santa Television YouTube channel, and Santa helps you to learn Finnish because in Christmas Chronicles, with the Elvish, she was like, well, like, can I learn Elvish? And I was like, oh, I think that's a language. Because obviously I don't want to ruin any mystique and magic because we're very much believers. But she was like, can we learn Elvish? And I was like, I think that's unique to Father Christmas and the elves. So then she was like, so what language do they speak at the North Pole? So then we had a discussion about, well, where is the North Pole? And we had a discussion about the Arctic Circle and Lapland. And we sort of said that when it comes to Father Christmas, no one really knows exactly where he lives because that's part of the mystique and the magic. But yeah, we looked at the map and we looked at the Arctic Circle and Lapland and all that. But so then we found out that actually in Lapland, the main language spoken is Finnish. We watched a video on by Father Christmas, by Santa, teaching basic hello, how are you, in Finnish, which was really exciting. It's all very exciting. We do actually have friends of ours that home ed as well, and their mum is from Finnish, so I might have a chat to her and hit her up for some resources and things. But yeah, this evening I've just been on, we subscribe to a website called Twinkle. Some of you may have heard of it because schools use it as well, but we use that for like sometimes for like worksheets and printables and more info and stuff. So yeah, I've just been doing some home ed prep for this week. Yeah, I know it's school holidays, but we don't follow the school holidays. So we don't necessarily, we have like a 24/7, 365 a day approach to our home ed journey, because learning is life. You never stop learning. Yeah, so we don't follow school holidays. For example, like last week we had a week off because we were busy, we were seeing people, and we did like birthday prep. So yeah, we learn what we want to learn when we want to learn it, and if we want to go on holiday, we go on holiday. If we don't want to do anything, we don't. As I said, we're entirely child-led, and it works, and it all comes out in the wash. But yeah, I've been printing out some printables from Twinkle of some of the stuff that I doubt we're not going to do this all in like a week. So basically, I've just printed out loads of stuff on the Arctic Circle, Lapland, animals that live in the Arctic regions and their habitats. We're going to be looking about the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. We're going to be looking at the history of Christmas, so where that originated. We're going to be looking at Christmas traditions around the world. So like, this is a really good printable. It's got like the flag, what they eat, how they celebrate, all that kind of stuff. So we'll do some research and we'll look at that. And so no doubt we'll like cook up some festive recipes from around the world. So I'm like pretty psyched, to be honest. I'm pretty excited. Like absolutely love that she kind of shares a passion for Christmas and wants to do Christmas stuff. So I've got loads of printables. We won't do it all this week. We probably won't even do it all this month. It will just be like, for us, it will just be, I'll set up a folder, or we'll do like a lap book, and it will just be ongoing like for the next few months. We'll do what we want when we want to do it, but it's always nice to have some things in your arsenal. I always like to have some things printed out in my arsenal just in case just in case the need arises for activities or doing something. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you because it's Christmas related. And if you guys want to see more on what we do, or that kind of thing, it's Christmas related, so I thought you guys might be interested. So just sharing the Christmas love. I might do a video. So just to clarify, in case you are new to like my Instagram account here from the workshop, I actually have my main Instagram account is Mrs. Brimbles. That's my business. And since 2015, I've been doing Christmas videos, Christmas planning videos, Christmas videos, sharing stocking fillers, all that kind of thing. And I often post it on my main account. But last year, I decided to set up a separate Christmas account, which is this one. So yeah, I'm kind of assuming that most of you have come over from my Mrs. Brimbles account. So yeah, so I'm on YouTube as Mrs. Brimbles. I'm everywhere as Mrs. Brimbles. And my personal account, where I share home ed stuff, is the Whimsical Cloud. So I'm gonna link it up so you can come over and follow me. But I'll tend to post when I've uploaded videos. Bye.